Chapter 22 Women Protection Acts. Children Rights. 1. Below 18 years age, all are children without gender discrimination. 2. Protection from government for children rights. 3. Right to live. 4. Right to live with parents as far as possible. 5. Right to gain knowledge and get awareness about the world through media like radio, newspaper, TV, etc. 6. Right to protection from violence and harmful influences and harmful incidents. 7. Right to get special care to live and for development in case of disabled children. 8. Right to have good health and get medical care. 9. Right to use mother tongue, follow their religion and tradition. 10. Right to pay. 11. Right to avoid the harm for children and from getting education and health. 12. Right to get protection from using harmful medicines, also manufacturing and purchasing. 13. Right to get help when the children are neglected and being suffered. Children, elders and everybody should be aware of the UNO Children Rights Charter. Government also inform people about this. Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Child means a person who, if a male, has not completed 21 years of age and if a female has not completed 18 years of age. It is treated as child marriage if the contract between any two people of which either one or both parties is a child. A child marriage shall be punishable for 2 years imprisonment or a fine which may extend to Rs 1 lakh. The Immoral Trafficking Prevention Act 1956 and Amendment 2006. Girls and women are being lured in the name of providing jobs, bright future, offering roles in cinema, etc., and take them to towns and cities and sell them for prostitution. Even they beat and cause physical violence to make them obey. Certain time they remove body parts. Trafficking and selling of them for prostitution or encouraging them to enter into prostitution is a punishable crime. Though they come on their will and interest is also treated as a crime. The Dowry Prohibition Act 1961. If any person gives or takes or abets dowry, he or she shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 5 years and with the fine which shall not be less than 15,000 rupees or the amount of the value of such dowry whichever is more. The protection of women from domestic violence. Our Constitution provides the right to live in a dignified manner to all the citizens. Leading a dignified life means that the women should not be abused, insulted, or humiliated. Such situations are to be created for the women to enjoy their rights by giving proper respect for their work. The equal rights are not being enjoyed by the women, and the activities, behavior which damage their value and self-respect start with family. Such violent acts happening in the family to suppress the woman and their dignity. These happenings are against their development. The national and international governments have taken up certain declarations and resolutions in order to stop violence against women. Though the family and community supporting the violence, the declarations also clear the actions proposed to be taken up by the government towards development of women. The Government of India is also one of the countries accepted and became signatory to the declaration and resolved to abide by it. Forms of domestic violence. Sexual abuse, forcible sexual intercourse, watching obscene films. Physical abuse, behavior caused to bodily pain or harm, beating, torturing. Verbal and emotional abuse, humiliation, name-calling or ridicule, not speaking to them, ignoring. Mental abuse, threatening to harm, not to send the children for study, stopping from jobs, forced to marry whom she doesn't like. Economic abuse. Deprivation of economic or financial resources, use the woman's wealth, sell their property. Whom to complain? The victims of domestic violence should complain to the police officer or judicial authority like first class metropolitan magistrate individually over phone or email. This type of complaints can be filed when the domestic violence took place or taking place or will be taken place. If the victim is wounded, she has to be sent for medical treatment and then the report is to be sent to the police station and to the magistrate. Sexual assault and torturing. Recently, central government has appointed Justice J.S. Verma Committee asking suggestions to prevent sexual assault and abuse. Based on the suggestions, Honorable President of India issued an ordinance on 2nd February 2013. Some important features of the ordinance are minimum 20 years of imprisonment, recruitment of women police to address the complaints from the victims. It is not necessary for the victim to attend before the police officers individually. There will be no punishment if the accused dies in struggle at the time of attack with acid on woman. There is a scope to shoot video at the time of complaining and trial on the request of the victims. Lok Adalat. Lok Adalat meant people's court. Lok Adalat means people's court. All are equal before law. The Article 39A of the Constitution of India contains various provisions for settlements of disputes through Lok Adalat. It is an act to constitute legal services, authorities to provide free and competent legal services to the weaker sections of the society.
మా వీడియో గనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. ఇలాంటి మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం మా ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోవడం మాత్రం మర్చిపోకండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ వాచింగ్.